Alrighty, fellas and fellettes, welcome back to the Hot Damn Racing Team. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you're new here, all right, I have a 65 RFE transmission. All right, and if you don't know about them, all right, you don't want to know about them. All right, that's the deal. Take my word for that. If you don't know about them, you don't want to know. All right, but if you do know about them, all right, hot damn, right? Okay, so this is what I got going on. I threw the first transmission code since I bought the truck, I say like 5 years ago now. And the code is a P0740. Short circuit somewhere, something going on there, dilly-dally. I'll find out next week. All right, and this is how it's going to go. This is how I'm going to remedy the situation. Well, the first thing I did, all right, and we all know I've been messing around with the truck. I haven't really been nice to the transmission. All right, I'm having fun. All right, that's what happened. But the part that's not fun is neglecting the transmission, and that's exactly what I did. All right, if you know, you know. All right, yeah, so neglected. And what I'm gonna do about it, if replacing the fluid and maybe a solenoid pack or whatever, or getting the torque converter rebuilt doesn't do the trick, all right, or isn't gonna do the trick. Let's say the trans needs a full rebuild. I'm just throwing a junker in there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw the junker in there and drive around until my valve body is built. I got a valve body on the way and a solenoid pack just to have this really nice setup put together. So I got a valve body plate cover here. Just showing you guys a couple parts I'm going to be throwing in. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say this is going to save the transmission. All this stuff right here, hopefully it holds 5 minutes longer than it did, all right? But this is also another deal. All right, I don't want to do a trans swap right now, buy an expensive transmission because I'm trying to buy another car. I want to buy another car so the wife has another daily driver, I have another daily driver, and the truck can sit and I can take it apart whenever I want and not worry about putting it back together right away to drive to work. All right, I want to play with it. All right, it's just a big toy for me. All right, so this is a RevMax bonded separator plate, which will go with this on the other side. All right, deal type. Okay, and then we have accumulator plate, beefier one than the stock. Okay, and then I got 2 valves here, just in case. I didn't want to waste no time. I don't know if you need, if the guy building my valve body, because I'm gonna have someone else do it. All right, because I want it done real nice and good. I met some guys. All right, so whichever one they're gonna need, they're gonna have to make their measurements. And then I got these pistons. This is just some of the stuff I got now. All right, some of my, if you've been keeping up with the oil pressure regulator deal thing, the parts are coming in on that. Most of them will be here today. The rest of them should be here by Monday, and then we'll build the oil pressure regulation system. So there's not so much pressure to the turbo. Everything is good besides super high pressure. All right, so these are accumulator pistons, billet. Just a couple things, to make it better. When the truck becomes a weekend driver, that's how the trans is gonna last a lot longer. All right, being a daily driver, it's not working out for me. I'm not being very responsible with it. All right, it is too much fun, okay? I'd rather have it, though, ready and available for race days, more or less. Hit it on the track, take it home, park it, just drive the Jeep back and forth wherever I go. I usually do that on the weekend anyway, the truck is parked. All right, so, yep, got the code, and no, I'm not going to do a build. I'm not going to do a rebuild, just going to slap a junker in there. And what I would like to do, slap a junker in there, built valve body, and keep my old transmission and maybe just build it up. Maybe I'll learn how to build a transmission. Who knows? Learn something new every day. I wouldn't mind. Get a little transmission stand, get some tools and whatnot, start pressing some stuff together, see what happens. Got a good buddy that'll swap the trans in and out for me if I need to, for a couple bucks. I want to do nothing for free. Don't like to do stuff for free, but yeah. Got the options, all right, and the VNV Automotive. All right, we won't be going there anymore, all right, for your performance and automotive needs. All right, so, but same quality, same guy, just gonna be different place. That'll be down in the description. You'll find a phone number to the new place. Byrne, Performance and Automotive, I forgot, shoot. Apologize about that, Greg. All right, phone number's down there. I'll give you the address. It'll actually be open up next week and give you full details. Just want to give you a heads up on that for all the Las Vegas guys, you know, looking to get some stuff done. This is where I'm taking all my stuff. I'll be, you know, partnering with a transmission shop. So that's a good deal there for me on this. So that's what I'm going to actually do is probably next week. They'll get an estimate on what it's, you know, what it's going to cost me to get it all put together. I don't think I'm going to want to do it myself just because there's going to be like some drilling and stuff going on. All right. And I don't have those tools here available to me. All right. Yeah. Hot damn hell yeah. That's what's going on. P0740. And I'm just going to try to make it a cheap fix and call it a day. All right. I expected it. Not gonna cry about it. Truck drives fantastic, you know. Now since I've changed the fluid, I just reset the check engine light. Oh, hopefully it don't come back on. I'm gonna take a long drive tomorrow morning. If it doesn't come back on, then I'm just gonna start getting my transmission parts together and get ready for that build or rebuild. Oh yeah, because it is coming, right? If changing this fluid and it starts to work good for a little bit doesn't really mean much. All right, it could be just a slight short remedy for a minute before it actually tanks out. All right, so the transmission hasn't tanked, but it did throw a code. Did feel like it was slipping a little bit, and it would almost make sense. All right, and it might have caused some permanent damage. Also mixed with my shenanigans. All right, I'm doing burnouts on 35-inch tires and doing burnouts, you know, while rolling at 30 miles an hour on 30-inch tires. And, you know, it's not really a good deal for the RFE transmission. If I cut all that out and take it easy and do what I want with it, pretty sure it'll last a lot longer, and then probably last long enough for me to build another transmission and have it sitting on the side just in case, you know, one goes out, boom, slap the other one in, call it a day. I'm not going to get rid of the truck. Truck's almost paid off. If I do anything, it'll be a transmission swap. All right, and I'll just keep going forward with the truck. All right, it is what it is. Hot damn hell yeah, y'all the baddest. And we'll see what's up. Stay tuned.